YouTube. Oof. Jeez. Oh, you know what I need? Sorry. Ah. There we go. That's a bit better. A little backlighting there. So, I didn't get my other two band boxes in yesterday, which means they won't be here till tomorrow. Latest Tuesday, but most likely tomorrow since they're already here in Vegas from what the website says. And I was bored, so, I had a little scratch, so I went to the local comic shop. I didn't see nothing that really jumped out at me as far as any of my Spider-Mans and stuff like that. I think I can get some of those copies that they have there for a little cheaper on my other apps and shit that I go comic shopping on. However, they did still have boxes of Lord of the Rings pre-release, and they also had a box of that Master Commanders or whatever collector's edition, and I wanted to scope on that, but that motherfucker was over $200. So I'm gonna have to wait on that. But I did grab this, as well as I grabbed this, which looked pretty interesting to me. It is The Legend of Ninja: Tears of the Wolf. I don't know. It just looked really interesting to me with the floating lands. There's a cat or something right there. I don't know if you can. Right? He's got like a little wolf outfit going on there. Let's see if we can't lift the board. And see if it gives us any kind of better idea of who and what this book is about. Oh, ha 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 ha. It's Ninja Punk. Alright. It's okay. That's pretty funny. Alright, cool. That sheds a little more light on what it is. No, I didn't do that there at the comic shop. I still like the cover. Tears of the Wolf. So, fuck it. Let's grab it. Screw it, Sport, not a local guy, but I like Street Level Hero and that Spider-Man booth and JPG. So, yeah, why not? Alright. You know what, guys? Give me a quick second. Let me wipe my surface off here. Let me get that out of the way. Woo! That was loud. Alright. All that's clear. Mr. Skullface. Where is my Windex? Alright. Kind of a little bit of a smudgy surface there. Yeah, we'll use this. Mm-hmm. All right. Now that we've got that all taken care of, see, now we got a nice clean surface for these brandy new cards. Let's rip this bitch open. Oh, come on. Are we going to get a ring? Can I get a ring? I want a ring. Everybody else has gotten a ring. I ain't got a ring. Come on, somebody give me a ring. And don't call my phone. That's not funny. Okay, yeah, that's a little funny. All right. And we got a black on blue. Bamity bamity bam, blue is my favorite color. Alright, 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 alright. And what did we get? Shit, I can't even see what the hell that is. War of the Last Alliance. War of the Last Alliance. Enchantment Saga. That's what it is, not Aura. Saga. I was going to say Aura. And wow, there is no way I'm going to be able to read that without this help. As this saga enters and after your draw step, add a lore counter. Sacrifice after 3. Search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. That's 1 and 2. Number 3, creatures you control gain double strike until end of turn. The ring tempts you. Are you tempted by the ring? You think I can shovel these around and get a peek what's behind it? Oh, 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 that's the code card. Let's see if I can do that again. Hey, what is that? I'm not sure, but it's not a gold, so I don't think it's too special. Alright. Bada bing. Oh, a little divider. Come on out with packs. What is that? That's just a little token? Oh, yeah, okay. That's the ring tempting you. Tempting you. Tempting me. Alright. Choppity chop. Come on. Just out of the random. Slap me with a serial number fucking ring. That would be so fucking cool. Hell, I'll take a serial numbered any kind of card. I haven't gotten a serial numbered one yet. Although I must say my Mercadian Mass Brainstorm foil is pretty fucking sweet. Alright, there it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. Alright, I'm curious. What was that card? No, you can't have my code. They're mine. It's my precious. Alright. There was that one. Oh, holy crow. We got us a little Gandalf action. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire, borderless, stamped. And then the code. Alright. Borderless foil stamped. Nice. Nice. That could also be alternate art, too. You know? Well. Heh. Alright, and away. Now let's get these out of the way. And away we go, folks. Yeah. Alright. Let's raise that up a little. We'll move over here. And what do we got? Holy shit, I still can't. Pelargic. Pelarger Survivor. Alright, there's one way I can fix this. It's going to be pretty funny. But until I can get to the eye doctor. Here we go. Put on my reading glasses. Pelarger Survivor. Island Human Peasant. Protector of Gondor. Human Soldier. Plains. Brandywine Farmer. Forest. Halfling Peasant. Warbeast of Gorgoroth. Mountain. Beast. 5/4. That's a good one. It does cost 5 though, but it's only 1 mountain and 4 others, so that's, you know. Claim the precious. It is a swamp sorcery. Deceive the messenger. That is a island instant. Oh shit, sorry guys, now I'm just blowing through them. Took Reaper. That is a plains halfling peasant. Shower of arrows. Forest instant. Snarling Warg. Swamp Wolf. Snarling Warg. Hey, I fight those in Diablo. 3/4. Alright, and then we got Great Hall of the Citadel. That is a land. Oh, our first uncommon. Fiery Inscription. It's a mountain enchantment. When Fiery Inscription enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Fiery Inscription deals 2 damage to each opponent. Nice. Then we got Shadow Summoning. It is a plains and a swamp sorcery. Create 2 tapped 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. Who shall the horn be? Who shall call them from the gray twilight, the forgotten people? The heir of him to whom the oath they swore. Malbeth the Seer. And then our last uncommon, I believe, is Stew the Conies. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to focus for you guys, but that shit is fucking hilarious. I mean, unless there's something on the damn... Is there something on the lens? Is there something on the mother frickin' lens? Let's see. Does that look a little better? Shall we find out? We shall. No. There you go. Stew the Conies is a forest instant. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Create a food token. Stew the Rabbits, squealed Gollum in dismay. Spoil beautiful meat. Schmeagol saved for you. Poor hungry Schmeagol. What for? Alright, here we go. Minas Tirith. Legendary land. Minas Tirith enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. add a plane when you tap it. When you spend one colorless and a plane and tap it, draw a card. Activate only if attacked with 2 or more creatures this turn. I would see the white tree and flower again in the courts of the kings and Minas Tirith in peace. Faramir. And then we got a plains. We've got a plains. And human soldier for our token. Human soldier for our token. All right, that's a good good legendary there. Good rare. Minas Tirith. No showcase or anything like that, so whatever. Alright. Gimli's Fury. It's a mountain. Instant. Mirror Guardian. Forest Dwarf Soldier. Shelob's Ambush. It's a swamp. Instant. Lorien Revealed. It's an island. Sorcery. Hobbit Sting. It's a plains. Instant. Where X is the number of creatures you control plus the number of food you control. Nice. Ent's Fury. Of course, it's a forest. Sorcery. Quarrel's End. It's a mountain. Sorcery. Just draw 2 cards and create a 1/1 human soldier. Oh, nice. Great Hall of the Citadel. Had that one earlier. Improvised Club. It's a mountain. Instant. Nasty End. Ooh. It's a swamp. Instant. Oh, our first uncommon is Grima Wormtongue. Legendary creature. Human advisor. Of course, it is a swamp, if you couldn't tell. Your opponents can't gain life. That's actually pretty good sidekick there. Tap it, sacrifice another creature. Target player loses 1 life. If the sacrificed creature was legendary, amass orcs 2. Do not weary yourself or tax too heavily your strength. Let others deal with these irksome guests. He is a 1/4. Dude, that is a pretty good ability. Old Man Willow. Excuse me, guys. And gals, whichever the case may be. Old Man Willow is a swamp and an island plus 2 colorless with a legendary creature tree folk. Old Man Willow's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. Whenever Old Man Willow attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or a token. When you do, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. That's a pretty powerful uncommon card there. Pretty cheap too, honestly. Especially if you get him in towards the middle or, later in the match. I mean, come on, he's 1 swamp, 1 forest plus 2 others. That's a total of 4. And his power and toughness is equal to however many lands you control. That's all lands. You know what I'm saying? That's your special lands as well. Those count. Anything that says land is a land. That's all lands. So, that has the potential to be a pretty powerful little uncommon there. Pretty cheap one, too. Alright, next uncommon is Shortcut to Mushrooms. It is a forest enchantment. Excuse me. When Shortcut to Mushrooms enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Alright, here comes our rare. Here comes the rare. Oh! An epic! Look at that, y'all. Anduril, Flame of the West. Legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+1. Whenever equipped creature attacks, create 2 tapped 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. If that creature is legendary, instead create 2 of those tokens that are tapped and attacking. Equip 2. Dude, that's nice. Oh, and look at that. We got a piece of the map. Mordor. It is a swamp. And then our token is food. Food. Cool, I got an epic. I got an epic. Flame of the West. Alright, come on. Let's get some borderless. Let's get some foliage. Come on now. Come on now. Alright. Rally at the Hornbird. Sorcery, Mountain. Mordor Muster. Not mustard. Muster. Okay, guys? Don't get confused. That's not what I said. I said muster. It is a swamp sorcery. Oh, Lorien revealed. It's an island. Sorcery. Had that one. Hobbit Sting. Had that one. Plains. Instant. Ant's Fury. Had that one. Forest. Sorcery. Quarrel's End. Mountain. Sorcery. Shower Barrows. Forest. Instant. Nimble Hobbit. It is a plains. Halfling Peasant. Look at that. Bwah, bwah. Them furry feet. I kick your ass. Whenever Nimble Hobbit attacks, you may sacrifice a food or pay 2 colorless and 1 plain. When you do, tap target creature and opponent controls. Oh, look at that. Great Hall of the Citadel. That's a common fucking card. Hey, our first uncommon. The Mouth of Sauron. Human Advisor. It is an island and a swamp. When the Mouth of Sauron enters the battlefield, target player mills 3 cards. Then amass Orc's X, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in that player's graveyard. Put X +1/+1 counters on an army you control. It's also an orc. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black orc army creature token first. Oh, and then we got a saga. The Bath Song. And it is an island and 3 colorless. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. That's 1 and 2. Number 3 is shuffle any number of target cards from your graveyard into your library and add 2 islands. Isn't that kind? And then our last uncommon, Arwen Undamiel. Nice. Legendary creature, Elf Noble. She is a forest and an island. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Pay 4 colorless, 1 forest, 1 fucking island. Damn, that's 6. Scry 2. She was called Undamiel, for she was the Evenstar of her people. Alright, here we go. Ooh, Elven Chorus. Enchantment Forest. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Elbereth Gilsamiel. Oh. It's Elven, y'all. Yeah, I'm not going to try and even. Oh, here we go. Our first foil. It is not a rare. It's a common. Shire Scarecrow. Defender. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only once each turn. And then a mountain. And a human soldier. Damn. Damn. Mega damn. Super damn. Gotta scratch. I gotta scratch again. Alright, 3 more packs. What do we go? What's gonna happen, man? Abracadabra, man. Alright, here we go. Rush the Room. Mountain. Instant. Rohirrim Lancer. Damn. Human Knight. Mountain. Sirith Ungol Patrol. Swamp. Orc Soldier. Damn. 4/5. But it does cost 5. Grey Haven's Navigator. Elf Pilot. Island. Creature. 3/2. Stalwarts of Isgalath. Osgiliath. Sorry. It is a plains human soldier. 4/3. Galadrim Guide. Elf Scout. Forest. 3/4. Fire of Orthonk. Mountain. Sorcery. Oh, how about that? There's our first borderless. Nasty End. It's a swamp. Instant. Alright. Woe's Pathfinder. Human Shaman. Forest. 1/1. Eastmark Cavalier. Human Knight. 2/2. Plains. First uncommon is a Saga. Book of Mazarbul. It's a mountain. One is Amass Orcs 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on an army you control. It's also an orc. If you don't control an army, you create one. So, and then you amass Orcs 2 with 2 counters, and then 3 gets you creatures you control, get +1/+0, and gain Menace until end of turn. Then our next uncommon is Horses of the Bruinen. It is an island sorcery. Return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. Scry 1. The ring tempts you. The black horses were filled with madness, and leaping forward in terror, they bore their riders into the rushing flood. Then our last uncommon. Hey, look, another Arwen Undamiel. Nice. And we got Horn of Gondor. Legendary artifact. When Horn of Gondor enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Spend 3 colorless and tap. Create X 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of humans you control. So you better load up on those humans, buddy. Hey, and another mountain piece for mountain. And then treasure is our token. So I got our first borderless in this pack. That's pretty cool. Come on, give us the ring. Give us the ring. Give us the precious. We want the precious. There had to be rings in the fucking pre-release. Probably not a lot, but there had to be some. You would think, you know? Why not? Why not? Glorious Gale. Instant. Swamp. Second Breakfast. Plains. Instant. Bag End Porter. Forest. Dwarf. 4/4. Not bad. Erebor Flamesmith. Dwarf Artificer. Mountain, of course. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Wow, swamp. For Samwise? Really? It's a sorcery. Ithilien Kingfisher. Swamp. Bird. For those of you who know what a kingfisher is, you kind of expected that to happen. Wizard's Rockets. Artifact. Knights of Dol Amroth. Human Knight. Island. 3/3. Troll of Khazad Dûm. It is a swamp. Troll. 6/5, of course. It's a troll. It says troll. Battle Scarred Goblin. Mountain. Goblin Warrior. 2/2. First uncommon is Barrowblade. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 because this is an artifact, because I didn't mention it. Whenever equipped creature blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, that creature loses all abilities until end of turn. Equip 1. And it costs 1. Fear fire, foes. It is a mountain. Sorcery. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Fear fire foes deals X damage to target creature and 1 damage to each other creature with the same controller. Open in the name of Mordor. And then the next one is Miradak Brandybuck. Legendary creature, halfling citizen. Forest. Whenever 1 or more halflings you control attack a player, create a food token. My dear old hobbit, you don't allow for the inquisitiveness of friends. I have known about the existence of the ring for years. She is a 2/2. Right, here we go. Doors of Durin. It is a mountain and an island. Legendary artifact. Whenever you attack, scry 2. Then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Until your next turn, it gains trample if you control a dwarf and hexproof if you control an elf. Speak friend and enter. And an island. And a spirit. Alright, that wasn't a bad rare. Wasn't bad. Can we get some last pack magic, though? Last pack magic, people. Here we go. Last pack of magic. Which technically would have been the first pack. Except for I set this on the bottom after cutting the pack open. So, you know, yeah. Dundane Blade, artifact, plains. Olag High Crusher, it's a troll soldier, mountain, 4/4. Orcish Medicine, swamp, instant. Dreadful as the Storm is an island, instant. Sorry, I had a scratch on my foot. Errand Rider of Gondor is a plains human soldier, 3/2. Swarming of Moria, mountain, sorcery. Many Partings, forest, sorcery. Inherited Envelope, artifact. Improvised Club, we've had that one, mountain, instant. Oh, first uncommon. Dundane Rangers, forest, human ranger, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you don't control a ring bearer, the ring tempts you. Aragorn has need of his kindred. Let the Dundane go to him in Rohan. It's a 4/4. Next one is Build a Pony. Legendary creature, horse. Build a Pony. He is a 1/4 plains. When Build a Pony enters the battlefield, create 2 food tokens. Sacrifice a food. Until end of turn, target creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. That's Build a Pony. Oh. Nazgul. Swamp. Wraith Knight. 1/2. Death Touch. When Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, put a +1/+1 counter on each wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul. Damn. Horn of the Mark. Legendary artifact. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. He that blows this horn shall set fear in the hearts of his enemies and joy in the hearts of his friends. Eowyn. Oh, Samwise the Stout-Hearted. How about that? Ah, come on. There it goes. I gotta learn to look up at the camera. Is a Plains Halfling Peasant with Flash. When Samwise the Stout-Hearted enters the battlefield, choose up to one target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Return it to your hand, then the ring tempts you. And look at that, we got another map piece. And Orc Army is our token. Alright. No, we didn't score no ring. No ring. Okay, you all. That's going to do it for us. No ring. But we did get some pretty cool cards. We did get some pretty cool cards, I think. Could really go towards, oh shit, building a fairly decent deck, especially that Old Man Willow. That one would really, especially if you can, you know, put some indestructible and shit on them, that would really kick it off, I think. Honestly, I think. Anyway, like I said, you got the band boxes coming up Monday, latest Tuesday. So if they come in tomorrow, shit, I'll, you know, do my little rest up after work and pop on here and do a band box video. Other than that, as always, guys, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your niece, your nephew, your cousins, your grandma, your grandpa, your dogs, your cats, your fish, your lizards, your tarantulas, and your plants. Check out Raven's Roost. Is that camera out of fucking... Man, all my cameras are going out of focus. My cameras suck. You suck, you stupid cameras. Alright, y'all. Check out the Raven's Roost.